Wow. EPJ, what's happening, nigga?
Get a pack, flip it fast, 100 bangs, in the stage, fuck the cost, spin the cash, GTB, get the bag, 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 get a bag, flip it fast, 100 bangs, in the stage, fuck the cost, spin the cash, GTB, get the bag, 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 get the bag. Hey, I was broke, I got a bag right now. Being broke ain't a joke, I can laugh right now. Love boys turning into haters, niggas mad right now. EMPJ, look at what niggas at right now. Thoroughbred, so I'm made for a stallion. GTB on the chain and medallion. Ain't a millionaire yet, but it's getting there, bet. Yeah, this money range in the high thousands. I'm talking 100 racks, 100 racks, 100 racks. Yeah, we spend it when we get it, then we run it back. Boomerang the paper, it's coming back. Boomerang the paper, had to double 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 back. Get a pack, flip it fast, 100 bangs, in the stage, fuck the cost, spin the cash, GTB, get the bag, 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 get a bag, flip it fast, 100 bangs, in the stage, fuck the cost, spin the cash, GTB, get the bag, 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 get the bag. You with them fake ass chains, huh? You spent 12K on it and paid for it in change, huh? Your baby daddy, he a lame, huh? Yeah, he talking to them people, he the reason for that raid, huh? That's a goddamn shame, huh? On them papers for them paper, he ain't even get paid, huh? Not a dime on the game, huh? But bitch, I keep a look, do it for Mafia Ray, huh? Cashing out, bitch, we don't call it copy. Cause niggas like you, now the law is watching. All this cash money, how your jaws dropping. Baby like Manny Fresh, now they baller blocking. Cashing out, bitch, we don't call it copy. Cause niggas like you, now the law is watching. All this cash money on me, now your jaws dropping. Baby like Manny Fresh, now they baller blocking. Get a pack, flip it fast, 100 bangs, in the stage, fuck the cost, spin the cash, GTB, get the bag.
Wow.
We're back in here, B-Side Show. Act like you know we just played
yeah.
that new Pause One
Hey.
joint, Keep It Low, and Dre Vicious, Get the Bag, man. Those are the videos we just played. We got our next guest in the building. Go and introduce you guys selves,
Yeah.
man.
You know it is the Watts Finest, the one and only Daylight. Shouts out to the all sides, Green Jackets, Gray Streets, PJs, Bonnianas, High Seas, 7th Streets, Elm Streets. We in the fucking building. Make some noise. Hey.
Right.
And your boy right here.
Steal my beats.
That's right, man.
I just said, how do you get that name? Still my beats.
You know, everybody trying to jock the style. Everybody trying to make a platinum hit. So I say, you know, might as well just steal my beats then, right?
There you go, man.
Right, man. That's what it is, man. And
Hey.
and how long and how did you guys originally link up when you guys started working together, bro? Go ahead, Day.
I actually been knowing him for about 3 years now. Make a long story short, you know, I got financially stable and I moved to Orange County.
My man, that's what I'm
You
talking
feel
about.
me?
There you go.
You said
My
that's
man,
what
there
I'm
you
Go
go.
to Orange County, you feel me? And you know, I moved to like a nice neighborhood. There's a bunch of white people. Ain't no niggas around there. You feel me? I made sure I got the far fuck away from all the niggas. So you know, I'm riding a scooter. Me and my son riding a scooter to 7-Eleven. You feel me? I'm riding my scooter. Remind you, I got on some high white man golf shorts. You feel me? My upper thigh. You know, because when you get out the hood, you can wear all type of shit. So you feel me? I got the high upper golf shorts. So I'm riding. I'm scooting. So I hit the 7-Eleven, and my man walked up to me like, "Hey, man, I know you." And I'm like, "Oh shit, the nigga, damn, nigga,
You fucking up for me, man. What you talking about?
What are you doing in this neighborhood?
We gotta move a little farther. It's still some niggas that know me around here." But he was like, "Nah, I know you, man. You know what I'm saying?" And he was like, "Yo, man, yo, let's work. So I was sitting there and I was looking at him. I'm like,
There's a long pause.
okay, give me your number. So I ended up getting his number. And the thing about me, like, where I've grown to and who I've become as a person right now, like, I'm just on this super high energy wave right now. Like, I'm only associating with people that's like super positive vibe people. And not only positive vibe people, just people that got like a super steady, like, level mentality. So when I first met him, I told him, like, you know, I'll work with you, but like, I just feel like you need to clean up first. You know, with all the negativity and all the bad omens that you have in your life, because I could see shit like that. And I ended up not working with him for 2 years straight. Right? From the day I met him, it was 2 years past. I met him again, and actually hit me up and was like, let's work. So I'm like, yo, come to the studio. Came to the studio. Shouts out to my man Preston Gomez, Mission to the P. He came to the studio, and we didn't even work. We just chopped it up for about 6 hours outside of the studio. We didn't work, nothing. We just went outside, and I talked to him for about 6 hours. And, you know, I got like a good feel of who he was, and he told me what he wanted to do. He wasn't there yet, but what he wanted to do. And from then, I was just in this corner helping him sober up, helping him get his life on the right path. And what has it been, about a year and a half now? A year since we've been working together. Like,
That's dope, man.
So what does that mean when you you only mess with people that have level heads, minds, or focused, things of that nature? Because of the way you came up, you've seen so much chaos.
No, it's just like where I'm at now as a person. With all my studies and just for me traveling the world, like I said, I've walked the Great Wall of China. Like, I did all of this shit. You know, I went to the back of the world. You feel me? And this is shit that I've learned from like hanging with monks and all type of stuff. This shit seem weird to normal people, but the shit I've learned, energy and positive energy and negative energy. It exists. It could be spreaded like STDs. Right? No, I'm being honest. Like, you hang around negative motherfuckers, you're going to be negative. You hang around positive motherfuckers, you're going to be positive, right? It's like this. If I'm cool, right, and I'm hanging with you, but I don't know you just got into it with some niggas. What if niggas approach you? You feel me? Now I'm stuck.
You right there.
And now, you get what I'm saying? Now you stuck in the shit. You don't know what's going on, but you stuck in the shit. So the thing is, like just from me traveling, man, I've learned, like, you just have to stay around positive people and your life gonna go up. You stay around broke niggas, you gonna be broke. You stay around, you could be a broke nigga that hang with millionaires. You fuck around and be a thousandaire in a couple of, you get what I'm saying?
You're gonna fall down.
You're gonna fall down
on some cast.
You're gonna land on something. So my thing is, like, where I'm at right now, I just keep positive people around me. Like, and that goes to, like, if you got to remove family members, whatever. Like, I don't give a fuck if we was born together. Like, if you was my twin brother. If you're not on what I'm on, I'm not around you.
But that has to be a tough thing to do, coming from where you come from, and you're on this positive mindset, and you want to only be around people that are focused. You have to tell people that you grew up with, hey, I can't be around you. That's tough.
But it's not even that, because, you know, what I'm doing right now, I've learned that I have to make a sacrifice, and I tell most of my homies, right? Because a lot of my homies, they be like, yo, I think Daylight went Hollywood, and I tell them, I didn't go Hollywood. I moved to Orange County. Orange County is the opposite way from Hollywood, right? I didn't go Hollywood. It's just where I'm at mentally. I can't be in these scenarios no more. So if you want to fuck with me, then come this way and meet me at that level mentally. And sure enough, like, a lot of my homies and a lot of my day one homies, it's like, yo, we trying to grow spiritually and mentally. So that's kind of like where we at. You know, you see what I be doing at the shows, Baca, you feel me? I got everybody hugging and shit. There's Bloods and Crips in the building. I got everybody hugging and crying and all type of shit, you feel me? So
I have a confession. The first time we ever booked you for We the West, we do at the Airliner 3 Stage of Live Music, the security said, hey, I'm a little nervous because this man does some crazy things.
Yeah.
I said, I'm putting my name on the line, and I guarantee you it's going to be a good night. It's going to be positive. There's not going to be any issues, and that's exactly what it is, man.
Yeah.
But do you feel like you are burdened because you have that stereotype that goes around with you?
We live in an era where, like, we got, like, what do you call it? Dory from what is that? Finding Nemo. We in the Dory era, right? Niggas forget. Like, couple of weeks later, people forgot. Like, you feel me? People already talk about, yeah, J. Cole album was dope when it came out. Like, nigga, that shit came out yesterday. That shit came out 2 days ago. Nigga talk about, yeah, it was dope when it came out. Like, nigga, and that's the world we live in, right? We live in the World Star era. Like, if it ain't on page one, it's old.
they got a short attention span.
Yeah, short
nowadays.
attention.
Yeah.
The kids got very short attention span. So, you know, like I'm just in the process of rebranding myself. Like I did everything I needed to do to get to where I am, right? Now I'm there. It's just about rebranding myself. But the fucked up part about it is all the wild shit I did in the beginning, they hated it. But now the industry is full of it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And that's what I was gonna say. One of the things with you and you could always tell that people that know about what you've done and stuff for the culture, especially daylight, you know the dude's educated and does his research and all these types of things, but there was method to your madness, I guess you could say. And you got people's attention to pay attention to what they needed to pay attention to. And that's what's crazy.
But I think that hurt me though. I think one of my biggest problems was showing the world that I had a method. Right? Because in all actuality, the industry don't want smart motherfuckers. Yeah. So my problem was actually revealing my cards too soon. Like I should have just continued to fake stupid and got all the way up there and then was like, hey, because you know,
by the way,
because you know, we know how this industry work, man. They pushing the agenda. They want the motherfuckers that's not really thinking like that. So, you know, you look at who being pushed, you look at who being on the radio and all this shit. It's most definitely agendas in the world.
Message.
So I wish, that's the only thing I regret. I regret revealing my cards as early because now people are like, oh shit, Daylight smart. And I'm like, fuck. I need them to think I'm crazy. Right? But it is what it is. You know, it happened how it happened. So
is there anything, I know you just said that's the only thing you regret, but is there anything in your past, in the past 5 years that you said, hey, you know what? If I had a second chance, I might do that different?
I would have went more, like I would have tripled up on everything.
Would have gone harder.
I would have gone
You would have gone harder.
If I could go back 5 years ago, I'd have went even harder. Like, let's say like the whole P. Diddy shit. Like, I probably would have went to a concert. I'd have had like posters and all type of, I would have just went further with it. Like, but you know, that's the only thing I could say. Cause like I said, my thing is, right, I look at everybody that's running shenanigans now, dog. Our fucking president is doing gimmicks and trolling and shit. Like, we're in a troll era right now, right? So I'm just like, did I start it? Is it my fault?
Yeah.
I'm going to say something.
Trump?
I think you did start it. I think a lot of these guys take notes from you. They say, hey, he did this and he did this, so we get all these eyes on him. I'm going to do the same thing.
Hey, one of the funniest ones to me, though, was the young M.A., young Ma. Hey, fool, I was checking. Hey, bro, that shit.
Whoa.
Hey, but
see,
again, it was all of a sudden, and then here's the point, and this, look, I got your attention now, and this is what it is.
Can you explain what happened for the people that don't know?
So, make a long story short, we was on our way to Texas for South by Southwest. Remind you, we got a 20-some hour drive. We driving. So we passing El Paso. We live passing El Paso, right? So El Paso, whatever. So boom. So we passing El Paso. So I just dropped a track called Vibe Up, right? It's not really a lyrical song, but it's just a song about keeping positive energy, like keep your energy high, right? So like I said, I hit a bunch of people. I don't want to say no names, but I hit a bunch of people in that
Say
circle.
a couple names. You don't have to say all names. Just say a couple
Baka's
names.
good for this.
A couple magazine companies. Since I'm about to go on this PR run,
okay.
and I'm gonna need y'all
Right,
niggas.
right.
Shit, you feel me? I can't say no names, but
We'll come back in a couple
a specific few big blog sites in the hip hop community, right? And I asked them, I'm like, yo, you know, I just dropped a nice track. It's a very positive track. It's promoting extreme positivity. Could y'all please, you know, like give it a push?
Show some love, just
Right.
like they show you love on other stuff.
Right? I got these type of emails. Well, you know, we have a schedule, so if we could put it in a lineup and if we can get some writers to write about it, we'll throw it in the lineup, right? This is what they just told me. I'm sitting there in the car. I'm like, they lying. And I'm going to prove to them that they lying. Right.
Said I'm gonna start some shit.
I'm about to start some shit. I told everybody in the car, I'm about to start
He's in the
some
back.
shit.
He's in the back seat, or you in the back seat?
I'm in the passenger seat.
Okay.
Remind you,
So this guy's like, yo, what's going on, man? He's looking over. He's like, what?
We're in a minivan. We're in a minivan, and it's like 6 of us in the minivan. So I'm looking. I said, watch this, y'all. Watch this shit. So boom, I make the first tweet, right? My tweet was, yo, man, I'm tired of the rap game. These niggas doing antics and shit. I'm glad I never did no antics to get where I'm at, right? Everybody hit my Twitter like, nigga, you was the first one doing the shit, right? My very next tweet was, man, I'm glad I never wore a dress. These niggas gay. I'm loyal to hip hop. Everybody tweet my shit. Nigga, you were the first nigga wore a dress. You started this shit. So my third tweet was, Young and May, I love you. We should have kids, all that shit, right?
King Queen.
King Queen. Boom. Snoop comment, ASAP. Boom. Nigga, remind you, I lost service because we going through I lost service. I lost service for 30 minutes. My service kicked back in. This shit was everywhere. BET, Complex Mag, it was everywhere. Daylight wants to talk to Young and May.
Like an hour.
But these are the same sites that said they didn't have time and writers to post this positive shit. These are the same sites that made not only just a paragraph, an entire cover story of this. And I was like, see? All right, well, let's keep it going. I went on the gram, I kept it going. I'm posting Photoshops, all type of shit. I'm keeping it going. Now everybody tuned in. My post getting fucking 2,000 comments. Everybody tuned in. This shit, it turned into reality TV show. So I'm like, all right, well, here comes the method to my madness. I got everybody looking. Let me get something out of this, right? We get to the studio. I'm like, look, I need a fucking microphone. Somebody find me a microphone and a whatever. I'm about to fucking capitalize on this shit. So that's when I did the song King Queen, the first song. And the first song is about, you know, from the eyes of a little girl that kind of confused, like a confused little girl that don't really know, you know, she wonder why she don't like boys. You feel me? She like girls. You feel me? Just confused. And I spoke from that perspective. Then in the middle, it was a bunch of troll songs, right? Just you know, you got to put the candy in there, a bunch of troll songs. And then the last song, which is King Queen Remix. King Queen Remix is about, you know, telling stud girls, and this is all the girls that quote unquote are studs. If you're gonna look and dress like a man, dress like a responsible man. Don't dress like a thug, right? We already got enough men that get bad reputation as it is. You feel me? You walk around pants sagging, white beater on. You feel me? We got enough brothers already that get a bad rep. So if you gonna help on the man side, help on the good man side. And that's all I was telling them. So
Right. I told you,
My man,
This-
that's a small thing that's
No,
going on,
but
right?
he always brings. That's
you
the
talk
thing.
about we filling your cards. You might have been filling a little bit too much cards right
Sprinkle
now.
that knowledge in there, man. That's what they
this
need
already
to know.
out.
Hey, we're gonna play a video real quick, man. This one is called First Breath.
Hey.
And we'll be right back after this because we got more to talk about with Mr. Daylight in the building. Let's get it. B-side.
B-side, baby. Back in a minute.
Shit is hot as a fire, require aqua, I'm Aquaman, Aquafina. To stop the man called Katrina, demeanor of all demeanors. We milk them like Altadena, no ultimatum. Shoot Altimas, bullets go through your Nissan. Any sign of the peace side, double it side, me side. Niggas know that I'm east side, east hell. Leave a nigga with crackheads if the beef high. Now I see why I'm too cold, I see why, man, I'm too cold. Osley brother, that Mr. Bigger than ever. It's contra, no contradictions. We fill them like top prescription is my prediction. If y'all get offensive, it's consequences. So constantly, constantly, it's marvelous moments. Sharkle upon it, that darkle I'm on it. Dark river, y'all board, watch on to the Star Wars like cardboard. Held up links, better tell them I'm Zelda. Swinging a large sword, you can tell I flow aqua, no acapella. We chop them like chopper pillars, no mark. I got more heart than Rockefeller. Stay winner, but I'm out to get a meal like a great dinner. Shit transparent, Kate Jenner. Pick a sparrow, your arrow lighter. Christmas carol to Pharaoh, no Carolina, just carry lineups. Hit a break squares like Darren Dawkins, no Harrow minus. Oh, do you mind? I got heroin in my mind. I be thinking too dope like an extra crack rock black box. I'm just hoping cash box, slap box with the open in hand. White top stomach holding a can, black box. Ain't no opposite, opposition is my position. See, opposition, my position in the opposition. Watch commissioner and I get guap commission. You niggas got to listen, this shit so fire. I can get God to listen. Need guidance, who let the guy in the street fight? I'm Gaio, Sonic Boom, I am Boom. We don't dream, I am Elohim. Kilo dream, dope imagination, think helium. Light voice is the right choice. Choice award is a light choice. Eye for an eye, but why for an eye? don't matter. I got socks on, soccer bopper, it'll more grinding to be more high, more high. We get the poor die, poor strive to get in more house, we get in more debt. And we don't got no more houses, they end up being closed-minded, cause they don't got no more outfits, they end up having low energy, they don't got no more outlets, so they go shop at outlets, outletting frustration, waiting in line for fake Jordans, feeling importing with importer, kicks pay the emperor, no improviser, pockets so empty, empathy just as violent. This is why we riot, we don't get to breathe.
Yo.
We're back in here, man. B-side show, act like you know, every Monday night. Man, we got Daylight in the building, man. I wanted to ask you, man, because now, like you're saying, you kind of refocus, you're restructuring and stuff like that. You've had some of the most classic battles and stuff like that, where you do get people to actually think and stuff during the battles. But how do you, as an artist, how do you balance that with doing your project that you're working on with your actual music? Because there is a fine line. I know we've talked to some cats before. How do you balance the two as an artist?
So my thing is, this is where the gimmicks kick in at, right? I do gimmicks in battle rap to show people that I'm not a battle rapper. I just battle rap. I'm not. I take boo-boos on stages. I show them all types of I don't care.
I've seen it.
Like, I do all this shit to tell them I want out of this shit. I don't care. I don't take this shit that serious to be like, I am a battle rapper. I'll get the fuck out of here, right? So I like when they be like, you fucking up the culture. Go do something else. I'll be like, yes, nigga, to the music world, right where I go. And that's where the fuck I'm at. So, but on some real shit, like, it's not hard to balance both, right? And, you know, it's just about, like, it's about timing. Like, a lot of people half-ass on everything, right? And the way my mind work, I let people know this, I'm sober. I don't smoke or drink, like, right? And it's very easy for me to focus on whatever I put my mind to. So, you know, I can always say, all right, today I'm doing music. All right, tomorrow I'm writing for a battle. And when I lock in, right? It's like basketballs, like footballs, or whatever. You just got to lock in to whatever you choose to lock into. But I was going to stop doing the battle rap thing. And a lot of people told me I shouldn't. A lot of people told me if you really believe in yourself, you should do both. Break the line, right? Because let's be honest, like, most of the top rappers in the world was battle rappers, right? Eminem was a battle rapper. He's the biggest rapper ever, and he came from the battle rap community. So, you know, what happens when you're a platinum artist and you're still chopping people's heads off, right? You actually have a different level of respect. So
different level of skill and respect, man, for reals, man. That's what's up. Hey, I wanted to also ask you, man, we've been wanting to get you through here, man, and thank you for coming through,
Most
bro,
definitely.
for reals. But as far as writing, man, because there's so much things that you incorporate into one, say, bar or segment of what you're doing, whether it's battle rap or a song. There's a lot of things involved in there, and it's from, like, honing writing skills, bro. Like, so I wanted to ask, like, coming up, was it a specific artist or a poet or whatever that made you learn? Because writing skills is a whole nother level, but you can see what you have.
I gotta honestly say it comes from my big brother.
Right?
My big brother, he go by the name of Walnut. He was one of the few people that was beyond his time. Walnut, my brother and Crooked Eye grew up rapping together. Yeah, and as you see, Crooked Eye is also one of the West Coast legends that is like, he was just too good for the time. You feel me? Like, and you know, the West Coast era never really pumped lyrical rappers like that. You feel me? So my brother and Crooked Eye was like that. And also Corrupt is in that little thing. So it's like the Crooked Eye, the Corrupt, you know, my brother, you know what I mean? Shouts out to BG Knockout. Like, it was a few people that I listened to that was like lyrically advanced back then. J.O. Felony was another one. J.O. Felony was nice. DJ Quick was also nice as fuck to me, like, right? And I feel like that's why he don't get the shine that he should get as a West Coast artist. He was too lyrical, right? So I just listened to all the super lyrical West Coast people coming up. Like, and that kind of inspired me a lot. Like also like growing up listening to that kind of had me in one direction. Like that had no disrespect to the other West Coast legends, but like I always grew up and felt like, yo, like that shit is like nursery rhyming. You feel me? Like my 6'4", my low light, that shit never impressed me. No disrespect, it just never impressed me. Like I felt like it was kindergarten compared to what some other people was doing, right? So I was always interested by other shit, and then from listening to all of them, like I got hip to Nas. And once I got hip to Nas, it was over from there. I'm like, yo, how is this person putting words together like that?
Yeah.
Right?
And telling a complete story.
And telling the
where
complete story. You feel me? Like hearing the philosophicals, the Maserati, you feel me? I'm just like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, so then I kind of went down the East Coast branch of music. Like I was done with the West Coast. Like I didn't care about Ice Cube. I didn't care about none of them coming up because I just felt it didn't impress me. And they rapped about things that I seen on the day. I'm from Watts. I'm trying to think about other stuff. I don't want to hear about this. You feel me? So I was just on some other shit. Like I got introduced to big words. Then I had to backtrack to cannabis and all of that shit. And then I just fell victim to that whole cycle of music. And then,
which is a good thing for hip hop, though.
yeah, you know what I mean. And then from then, like that was always my track. You feel me? Then more people came into my mentality. Cassidy came into my mentality. I think every rapper in the world had their Cassidy era. Like every rapper in the world tried to rap like Cass at one point. Everybody. You feel when I gripped. You feel me? That was just one of those moments. Like Cass was inspiring. Like at one point in time. So you had Cass. Then you had the Dipset era. It was just like it was crazy. Like I was a big fan of Jewels, J.R. Ryder, 40 Cal. Like I was just a fan of East Coast music. And as I grew up, like I kind of based my style of just like, yo, like the more words I can learn. Then as I grew up, like I started reading a lot, like just reading. Like I said, I grew up in Watts. I never read a book until I was in my 20s, right? And remind y'all, the first book I ever read from front to back was the Bible. That was like my first step, right? So boom, after I read the Bible, I was just very interested in reading from then, like reading books. So I just started reading a lot of books, just asking questions, asking people that was already reading books. So I would take trips to the library, which is a place that most hood niggas don't ever go unless his bitches in there or unless nigga need to use the internet to get on MySpace and he don't got internet at the home. So because that's the only time niggas just go to the library to get on MySpace. Shout out to Tom. A lot of people exist today because of Tom, right? You feel me? So like I said, I would just go to the library and man, I go to them weird sections that like most motherfuckers don't go to. You go to the section with the books with the letters on the side and shit. I'm like, why is these books, man? I'ma just read one of these motherfuckers. And this motherfucker just, before you know it, like these books is breaking down how language was created. You feel me? Who created language? Who designed this letter? Who wrote the alphabet? Like, and before you know it, like I just started to understand completely what language was, right? And then I got introduced to Mickey Factz. Mickey Factz was like a person that I met through Facebook. And Mickey Factz actually, shouts out to my brother Mickey Factz. Words can't express the things that he's done for me in my career. But Mickey Factz introduced me to Lupe. And once I got introduced to Lupe, that's when it was like, I was already strong, but the things that I've done and I've learned when I was with Lupe, also shouts out to Sosa. Sosa is a group that is designed to break down language to the beginning of what you can possibly think about. So I'm also in a group called Sosa. It's an acronym, Society of Spoken Arts. So pretty much, once I met Lou pretty much, like, you know how like you find a super, well, it's like X-Men Apocalypse, right? You remember when Storm and all them was just doing shit? And Apocalypse was like, stop, let me make you stronger. You feel me? I know what you can do, but these little things are going to make you that much stronger. And Lupe just guided me in the right way, told me to read that book, told me to read that book, told me to read that book, and everything made sense from there. So then once I started seeing words, dog, like the way I see words and the way I perceive words, like I break them down to the last syllable of everything. I just started to understand like every word is an acronym. I understand we're in the process of creating a new word, which is LOL, right? Within 20 years, LOL will be an actual word. It's something that we created. It means laugh out loud. But in the future, right, people will go to the movies and see something funny. Instead of laughing, they'll be like, LOL, right? That will be the new laugh. But we're creating that right now. So I just started to understand, like I started to understand acronyms. I started to understand semiotics, you know what I'm saying, semantics, everything, syntax. And I just started to break everything, like, right? I started to realize language itself is not really necessarily to be spoken. It's a tool. And once I learned that, it was all smoke and mirrors.
Hey, I get on my kicks where I'm like, you know, I've always been, I think, you know, I like to pride myself. Hip hop shit is, you know, always different things. And like I said, I don't like to be the old guy talking about the new hip hop. I like to always educate myself on the thing, right? So I'll be just randomly going through, you know, some certain battles or whatever. And Baca knows way more than me on this, but I'll be like literally on the computer and I'll have the shit. And my brother Shay Whitey, who produces the show, he's in the back right there. And I'll be like telling him, he'll be doing his own thing. Like, did you hear what he just said? Like, if you listen to these, and my brother like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Like, listen to this shit. And I'll rewind the shit back. Like, listen to what he just did with words. And that shit has always been something that fascinates me as well. So it's dope.
Yeah,
the way you can fuck with them.
You have to understand like what language is, and you got to understand what metaphors is. You got to understand what all this stuff is. People created this shit for a reason. It's designed to talk in front of stupid people. Right? So if you meet a high level linguistics, him and a person can have a conversation right in front of you, and you think they be talking about dogs. Before you know it, they didn't exchange $1 million deal in front of you, and you don't know. So that's just what like we as rappers, we think metaphors was created for rap. No. That shit was created in regular language for people to use on the streets.
And business meetings and all that shit,
all type of shit. You feel me? So when you meet high level linguistics and high level people who understand words, dog, like they use that shit just by regularly talking. We use it on music, but they use it in regular conversation. So, you know, like I think it's important that like us as a people, we understand that. And I learned something about life, and me and Lupe talked about this. I said, Lupe, think about this, right? People who are in the lower class area, they're only lower class because they lack words. If you can't communicate, you can't get far, right? I said, Lupe, think about this. The more words you learn, the better your career got, right? The more words I learned, the further I got, right? So we're only where we are because of the amount of words we know. And, you know, like I said, like, and this just coming from my neighborhood, right? Like, I grew up in Watts, California, 103rd, Wilmington. My whole family, my whole background is Gray Street Crip, right? And I like to make this known, right? I learned something about the homies, right? Like, in my neighborhood, it's really not that many words being used, right? And a lot of homies tell me now, like, damn, they like, you smart? Like, I'm like, nah, nigga, I just learned some things, you feel me? And I try to tell them, read this, read that. But like I said, I just shot a music video in the hood, right? And I learned, and I make this loud and clear. In my neighborhood, like, a typical conversation probably has a maximum of 20 words. Right? Maximum. And this is just amongst everybody in the hood. And a typical conversation in the hood goes like this. What's the deal, fool? What's the deal? On Gio. On Gio? On Young, the nigga came over. On Gio. On Young? On Young, the nigga came over here talking shit. On Gio, he crazy. On Young, he crazy. What's wrong with him? Weird ass nigga on Gio, he weird. He weird. That's it. That's the most the words. That's it. And then another homie will walk up. What's the deal, fool? And then it start over again. Like, on Gio, he weird. It just start over again. Like, it's not that many words used, right? So when I was there, one thing I was doing, I was just calculating conversations. The whole time I was just calculating conversations. And I'm like, damn, like, we don't have enough words to even explain how we feel, to even get out of this scenario and talk to some other people to even it's like, it's crazy. So if we can get our IQ level up to where we understand a lot of more words, and a lot of homies will be able to articulate a little more, then they'll be able to have suitable conversations with people amongst a higher level. So it's just about the information.
But
and the
what
words.
it takes is people like you, dog, that that do feel that importance of going back and reaching out. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you get to the level that you're getting to, and now reaching back and bringing people with you, man, that's a dope thing, man.
But what do we do?
Hey.
We have an election. We elect Daylight as the new mayor of Los Angeles. What do we do to help these people expand their vocabulary, help these people expand their business mind? What do we do?
Right now, so I'll let y'all know something I'm working on right now. I'm also in the process of bringing the Gray Street Crips and the Bounty Hunter Bloods together right now. So I'm networking as much as I can behind the scenes, you know, talking to big homies left and right, talking to medium homies, little homies left and right. As you see, I post Bloods and Crips all down my Instagram. And I'm just trying to get everybody to realize that at the end of the day, we all family, right? Before we can learn anything, we need to realize, dog, we got to stand on the same team. If we can stand on the same team, then we can all learn. You feel me? So I got to stop the violence first, because right now, only thing on people's minds is loved ones that got lost. Loved ones that got lost, and let's get money, and then let's buy stuff to floss on. You feel me? I just got to get people in the mindset to understand we family. Once they understand we family, we all understand we trust each other, then you can go, okay, well, maybe they know something that we don't know. Then you teach that person this, then he go teach him. So it's like a cycle. So right now, I just feel like before we can learn anything, we just got to stop the violence first.
Each
Amen,
one
brother.
teach
Amen.
one, man. Daylight in the building, kicking that knowledge, bro. Hey, what do you got in the works for him, man? You're working on some new music.
Right now, I can't really say exactly what I'm working on with a select few people, but all I can say is this: shouts out to TDE, and I'll leave that at there.
That's a good
Feel
place
me?
to leave it. Okay.
But other than that, actually, I'm dropping an EP. It's called Meditation Music. I'm dropping an EP within the next 7 days.
Okay.
So, you know, be on the Instagram, look out for that. Got some big features on there: Denzel Curry, Hobson, Andre. You know, a couple more people. True, it's True Sounds. Who else on there? Problem. Shouts out to my boy Problem. Couple of Razzcast, John Connor, couple of big faces on there.
That's dope.
Is there somebody that you want to battle?
As
Is
of,
there a name on the list that you want to battle?
as of right now, as of right now, nah. It's nobody
respect
really.
that.
It's nobody.
You don't
really-
want to battle Cassidy?
Nah. I don't. I think Cassidy he's in the state where he just needs to be Cassidy, right? Like, he proved himself. You feel me? He helped pave the way for battle rap. You feel me? He's one of the pioneers. He's like a Jordan. Just let Jordan be Jordan. You feel me? It's like Jordan already did what he did. He can't come back and play with the new kids. He already did what he did. You can't just ask Jordan to come back right now and then expect him to be 95 Jordan. You feel me? Cassidy already paved his way, so I wouldn't say Cassidy. I would say nah, I don't want to battle Eminem, dog. People.
What you said? You said M still owes him one, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to battle Eminem, dog. I just feel
You don't want to battle Eminem?
I just feel the whole Eminem era is over. It's over. Like I said, he's a great. He had his time. It's over. You feel me?
But you don't want that passing of the torch? M hits you up
Torches
and
are
says, hey,
torches are not passed. They're taken.
They're taken.
They're taken, right?
Let's take it.
Torches are not
Crowns are
passed.
taken.
But I learned something, right? I learned something. I'm a smart type of person. I'm like a cuttlefish, right? Right? I'm like a cuttlefish, right? Like, I just chill in the rocks until they die, and I see the fucking torch on the ground. I go scoop it up. Why I'm a fight with a Leviathan? For what? Why I'm a fight with this motherfucker that has 16 million copies sold? I'm not even about to fight with your stands. For what? No, I just wait till you die out and you lay the torch on the ground. I'm like a scavenger, like a vulture. I see the torch. Oh, he dead. All right, I take a little bite off the skin. You feel me? And then pick up the torch. Shit.
That's that real shit
Oh,
right
man,
there,
there you go,
man.
there you go.
Daylight, man, in the building. B-side show, man. Hey, man, we got a lot of knowledge today on the show, man, and we appreciate you for
Most
keeping
definitely.
Thanks for
one
coming through,
with
man. I
us,
appreciate
Oh,
it.
also, before we go, make sure y'all hit the website, lettherebelyt.com, LETHEREBLYT. BeatSide.com. The first project is still up there. If y'all didn't cop the first project, which is titled Let There Be Light, exclusively produced by the one and only Willie B. If you're not familiar with Willie B, he produced J. Cole, Adolescence. He produced Kendrick Lamar, Rigor Mortis. He produced Absol, Huey P. He produced all these big records for your shit for motherfucker. I think he did Beat It too, right? He helped with Beat It, right?
Michael, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Willie B helped with Beat It, all type. He was in with Quincy and all the motherfuckers. So make sure y'all go cop that project. You feel me? A lot of people still question if battle rappers can make music. Go cop the project. You don't got to question anymore.
What is your favorite track on that album?
Queens.
That's my favorite track as well.
Queens is most definitely my favorite track on the album. Like I said,
Electronica.
we just in the era where, you know, a lot of our females is lost, completely lost.
Completely.
And it's because of social media.
It's
and
because of
Instagram,
social
and you
media.
touch
Yeah,
on that.
I touch on
Yeah.
that in the song. It's just about, you know, the song is about the first verse is about a skinny woman that wants to be a thick woman, so she goes to get all the surgeries, but she should be confident in herself. The second verse is about a big woman, and big women think that, you know, men don't like big women. In all actuality, we all beat our meat to BBW.
Oh, you know?
Look.
So my boys reaction is like, oh, shit.
Hey,
You feel
I'll
me?
be right back.
You feel me? I mean, let's keep it a buck. You feel me, nigga? Sometimes I go,
men,
nigga.
men like meat,
You feel
right?
me?
Men like meat.
Hey,
They
hey.
like big asses,
Just
big
'cause
butts.
I'm skinny don't mean shit.
Hey, sometimes you feel me, nigga, about to get one in, nigga. You don't want no skinny bitch, nigga. Straight to the BBW section, nigga. Shit, I'm keeping it real. You feel me? So, hey, at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie, my nigga. You feel me? Hey, it is what it is. So, you know, the second verse is about, you know, big woman, be confident. You feel me? Like, if you big, like, be confident. Like, don't be worried about social media making you feel bad about yourself. If you big, fucking be big. Somebody like that. You feel me? There's a lot
of
us-
people like
a
that.
lot,
A lot of
like
people like
more
that, yeah.
than. You feel me? Like, you be shocked. Like, there's more men that like big women than skinny women. You feel me? And then the third verse is about, like, a thick girl, right? But the problems that thick girls go through, you feel me? They always getting harassed. Most of them be fucked up mentally. Half of them do coke. Some of them it's like a lot going on with thick girls. You feel me? So it's like, the thing is just telling women, like, no matter what, you know, you got the thick girl that don't really want to be thick, but she was born like that. You got the fat girl that want to be skinny. You got the skinny girl. No, just be comfortable however God made you. You beautiful regardless. Like,
Right.
Amen, brother.
Ladies are all beautiful, man. I'm a connoisseur of that one right there, man. Thank you for coming through, bro, for
Definitely.
reals, man. And let them know one more time where they can get at you, all the social
oh,
media
you
and
can
all
get
that.
at me at Daylight 2K, DAYLY2K, DAYLYT2K, Instagram. Daylight 30, DAYLYT 30 on Twitter. If y'all play PUBG, Public Player Unknown Battlegrounds, you feel me? I be on that bitch all the time. I got a naked soldier running around shooting people. Follow me at Daylight 2K. With that being said, we out here, man.
Hey, thank you, bro. Hey, B-Side Show will be right back after this video, man. Hey, you want to introduce this one, man? Go ahead.
Actually, shouts out to my boy Hesh Gang. You feel me? My boy Michael Dean, my boy Still My Beats. This is a song that they
Still
just
My
made.
Beats.
This actually they first song that they ever made in their entire life. So shouts out to Hesh. Shout out to Michael Dean. Remind y'all, I also shot and edited this music video. So with that being said, Hesh Gang, no shine.
Get it, man.
B-side,
B-Side.
baby.
Steal my beats.
When I pull up and pop out, don't pop off, you drop. Hence don't play, we gunslay. My mind rage like four play. My stick stay on my lap, I say strap. Y'all fuck boys be broke, while my money keeps on doubling. Fuck work, I'm hustling. Whip around while she suck the tip. Fuck a thought, cause she just a trip. Pass it down, time to fuck assist. Ass game on ludicrous. Love me cause I'm with the shit. Fuck a hoe, never trust a bitch.
Fuck a hoe, never trust a bitch.
You ain't never see me took the photo. Running on your pictures like photos. Playing laser tag with the fofo. Sipping on that lean, no robo. I know. You can only read what you saw. Your feet can only sink in the snow. You ain't gotta shine, you don't glow.
It's hash gang to the death of me. Beezy's rolling up like it's ecstasy. Possessed by the music like a drug, we abuse it. Cause my beats are therapeutic. When in doubt, we auto-tune it. Unleash my beats. I beast in the sheets for a freak while the bed squeak and she leak. I don't gotta creak cause I know when I'm a king. And I respect my queens when I'm all up in between. Gotta stack my green, gotta sag my jeans, gotta bag my beans. Black pinto with some refries with a side of baby girl with thick thighs. Beezy swarm me like a beehive. They be rubbing on me like some knee highs. In the club like I'm T.I. Like I'm golden brown like they deep fried.
You ain't never seen me till the photo. Running on your pictures like photos. Playing laser tag with the fofo. Sipping on that lean, no robo. I know. You can only reap what you sow. Your feet can only sink in the snow. You ain't gotta shine, you don't glow. You a bitch, you a lame, you a hoe. I told you one time, next time you a ghost. Breaking down the switch as I'm driving down the road. While the placement, my fingers slipping down into a clothes. Fuck a side piece, cause my wifey centerfold. With IT, better not be who you chose. No Siamese, but it's 9-piece. Got a bro, see the stacks, chase the bag, gotta go. Ski mask, seat tagged, and it's case closed. Every time she bounce back when I say so. The pussy more wet, she don't drink though. Your bitch pussy loose, free throw. I only wanna fuck her, she a diva. She don't wanna fuck me cause I'll leave her. Well, I don't really trust these bitches either. So I'ma stay married to that reefer. You ain't never seen me till the photo. Running on your pictures like photos. Playing laser tag with the fofo. Sipping on that lean, no robo. I know. You can only reap what you sow. Your feet can only sink in the snow. You ain't gotta shine, you don't glow.
Steal my beats.
When I pull up and pop out.